And Juliana Lima, we got to listen into the corners. Some of you did not. And Jacqueline saying to Juliana Lima, throw the game plan out the window. It's time to fight. You ever recall a fight of yours where that was the imperative from your chief corner?
Yeah, definitely that's happened. So it's a good read. I mean, both these girls, it could be 1-1. You don't know how the judges are thinking, especially after the last cards we've read. So listen, be in the middle and start throwing, and that's what we get. Thank you.
And Marcos was barely breathing heavy on that stool. She has put herself in tremendous shape here for this fight with Juliana Lima.
Marcos with an example of a whizzer right now, okay? I won't say the other word. See how she can use it? And she does. She uses that whizzer to land a throw. She steps across the far leg of Lima and is able to judo throw her with that. Goes straight to the grapevine mount. Grapevine mount. So that's sometimes fast. Big punches landed by Marcos from the top, and this is where she does her best work. She waits for you to make a mistake, she gets the takedown, and she dominates the positions from there with ground and pound and just exhausts you.
Lima trying to control posture here. Not allowed to interlock those toes in the fence.
The real problem for somebody like Marcos would be a person that has really nasty jiu-jitsu from their back, because Marcos looks to be comfortable from these top positions. This is where her comfort zone is. She's not getting punched, she's not getting kicked, there's no offense happening, so she can just stay on top of you, control you, and beat you up. Somebody with an extremely active guard, good sweeps from the bottom, that will cause problems for an opponent like Marcos. But if you're laying flat on your back and you're easy to take down, Marcos can continue to stack up these wins like that.
Just about 3 minutes to go in this third and final round. Marcos staying busy enough here. And I'm just not sure Lima has the requisite energy to get up on her own. Marcos continuing to stay heavy here. We're in Charlotte, North Carolina tonight for the first time since 2010. John Anik alongside the decorated bantamweight Dominic Cruz. Don't forget, it is over to Fox at 8 p.m. Eastern for the main card of UFC Fight Night. Jacare Souza, Derek Brunson will rematch in our main event.
I know you guys don't want to hear it.
Oh, I want to hear it.
I mean, if you're Lima, how do you solve this problem?
Oh, I know.
How do you solve this problem?
You fight for the underhook.
You dig an underhook, you get to a hip. Now here, you got to dig your right hand underneath the belly of Marcos and try to pop your hip, It's called a hip bump. You pop your hip, bump, 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 until they get towards your head, and then you turn your hips and get to your feet. But right now, what we're seeing Lima do is kind of hang out, hold on to Marcos, and just squeeze, and try to use her legs on the fence to create a sweep. But I mean, Marcos knows that's what's going on. And she's creating it. Here comes Lima. She was able to walk her hips high. Nicely done. And was able to get out of there. Now let's see how she can get off the fence to create some problems. Marcos goes for the judo throw again. Isn't able to get it. And here comes the pummel by Lima. And by pummel, I mean she's trying to dig that right arm on the underhook here. There's the pummel. Boom. She jacks up the underhooks. And she should be able to get off the fence. If she uses just a little energy here, she should get out. But she lets go of the double underhook, goes back over the top to the body lock, and holds herself against the fence here by Marcos.
So a pretty nice job by Juliana Lima to get back to her feet, but now the clock is working against her. It reads 1 minute to go in round 3. And Marcos throwing knees here, warning from the referee that he's going to separate them, if not for the action that Marcos is now producing.
And Marcos just stays busy enough here. She's in the clinch, she's comfortable here, but she's going over the top with the elbow, switching to a single, switching to a double, switching head position, pummeling with you. She doesn't stop pummeling. A lot of these ladies stop pummeling with Marcos, and so when you stop pummeling with Marcos, she's happy to squeeze you and start kneeing you. You've got to keep the constant pummel going. A guy to watch that is Daniel Cormier. Watch a guy like Daniel Cormier. He never stops pummeling when you grab a hold of him. He's always digging underhooks, always trying to off-balance you. And that's one thing that these ladies are missing when they're fighting Marcos. Marcos is winning that battle.
Waning seconds of this one. Randa Marcos trying to put the finishing touches on what would be a 4th UFC win tonight. So Randa Marcos and Juliana Lima go the distance. Let's get to the move of the fight. It's brought to you by Metro PCS, bringing you closer than ever to the UFC, putting knockout coverage in your hands by covering 99% of people in the U.S.
And the big moves was a nice sweep, and that's just Lima squeezing so heavy, trying to keep a hold of Marcos, and gives Marcos a sweep. And then here, a decent takedown from Marcos. Then she gets this nice throw. Marcos is able to step through with the whizzer and create a nice throw from there to some ground and pound and control. And that's pretty much what this fight was. Top control by Marcos.
Well, we continue, and Juliana Lima go the distance. Bruce Buffer now with the scorecards.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges scored this contest 30-27 for the winner by unanimous decision, Randa Quiet Storm Marcos.
All right, here with your winner, Randa Marcos. Congratulations. Dominant performance here tonight. I got to think you're pretty happy with the effort here.
Yeah, I'm so happy. 4 weeks ago today, I tore I had a slight tear in my MCL and a full tear in my patella. And for 4 weeks, I've been trying so hard to continue and convincing my corner, you know, like, I can do it, I can do it. And I really want to thank Chuck Smith Physiotherapy, because if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be here right now. I want to thank Garage Gym, Windsor Wrestling Club, and 313 Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Thank you so much. They made it possible.
You continue to look better every time out. I know it's been a big year for you. You came in number 11 in the world. Care to call your shot next at 115 pounds?
I want somebody top 5. I know, like, I'm on a win-lose streak, but I've changed a lot of things around. I'm trying to show you guys that I've been improving, and I really think I deserve it.
You certainly took care of business tonight. Enjoy it with your team. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Quiet Storm.